What's up, guys, and welcome back to Beyond the Void Horror Podcast. My name is Alex, and today we're going to be doing our horror haul for the month of November, and I'm doing it a little bit early this time to make up for last. So let's get into it. Now, I don't know if you saw my little Christmas tree with the limp dick on the top. It's pretty interesting. And right out there. I don't know. It's actually made that way. Anyway, so for the month of November, we got a few things. We were a little bit more selective. We tend to get things on the cheap for the most part. I also got a few things that were given to me, so we got that as well. But let's kick it off with the first one. Bats. And you may be saying, hey, Alex, that's upside down. No, it's actually not. It's that bats hang upside down, buddy. So get it right. Anyway, so this movie Bats came out in 1999. Now, this is a movie that ultimately I don't think I ever saw in the 90s. Bats is a movie with Lou Diamond Phillips and Dinah Meyer. It is, I'll tell you what, pretty fucking awesome. And you want to know how I found out that this movie was awesome? This movie has two different versions of it. There's one that's PG-13 that you can watch on Prime Video right now. We watched that version on our Twitch stream because we do Watch Party Wednesdays. And if you don't know, bing, now you know. Join us, seriously, every Wednesday. We watch at least one movie, sometimes two, and we have a fucking blast. This movie is a fucking riot. It hasn't aged well, let's just put it that way, which makes it an S-big film. This is a so bad it's good film, and I'm talking like one of the biggest budget so bad it's good films you will ever see. This is highly entertaining. This movie has like 5 acts, and 4 of them are action-packed. Okay, let me just put it to you that way. And the ones that weren't, it just fills with dialogue, wonderful dialogue, like, why did you release these bats into the wild? Because I'm a scientist.
Put my bats anywhere in the world and they will feed.
But why would you do that?
Because I'm a scientist.
Anyway, this is essentially like a big budget action film. They did use a lot of practical effects in this film, and the PG-13 version actually cut out all the gore and stuff. Well, this I hold in my hand is the special edition, which is the exclusive R-rated director's cut. After watching that on stream with everybody and how much fun we had, shout out to you guys, including John Hale, who me and him just had a fucking blast. We both picked this up at the same time just to get it because we enjoyed it that much. And like I said, man, you think the movie's over and you've still got another hour left. Just insane. I don't know. I really enjoyed this. I picked this up for like $13 online with shipping on eBay because I had to have a copy of it. You could probably still get a copy of the R-rated version too. I have not seen the R-rated version, so up next, bam! Sorority Babes in Slime Bowl-orama. Now, this is a movie that, for whatever reason, I just have not seen. I've probably seen parts of it many times over, and I have it on good authority from many of those who follow the show and the YouTube and everything, that this is actually a so bad it's good film. It's pretty fun, and I've missed out on this movie. So I finally decided to take the plunge when full moon, because this is a full moon movie, they decided to have a buy one, get one. This has some creature that like attacks people in a bowling alley, I think, as well, and a lot of, sleazy stuff, I'm assuming. So I'm looking forward to looking for that, and I'll show you what I got also from Full Moon here in a second. I also got Doll Man vs. Demonic Toys, which I've been wanting to get the Blu-ray version of the Demonic Toys on Blu-ray. I do have the DVD, which is fine, but I really do want to get that at some point in time. So I picked this one up in with the Sorority Babes. I think we paid all in all for this, and they gave me a free movie, which I'll show you next, $20 with everything. So it was like buy one, get 2 free, pretty much. So I picked this up, Doll Man vs. Demonic Toys. If you're a Demonic Toys fan, you like this movie in some regard. I think this is one of the better ones. I'm happy I now own it.
Oh, get the hell away from me!
Get the hell away from you? You got it all wrong. I'm gonna get the hell inside you.
Now, speaking of that free gift that they gave me, on top of the buy one, get one, I picked up Puppet Master 5, they threw this in. It was a random movie that was going to go in there. Now, I already have the entire box set collection from Full Moon because they have this deal right now. And I think it's like $60 or $70. You can get 13 Puppet Master movies on Blu-ray, the entire set that they have, and it'll give you a year subscription to their Full Moon service. So because of that, they gave me this free one, this is not a bad one. This is actually a pretty good. Puppet Master 5 was pretty cool. You got the gunslinger going up against the demonic fucking puppet. I don't know, Toulon's fucking puppet. I don't know what it was. I forget. But I remember this one being pretty fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be giving this one out. This is the remastered edition DVD as one of our giveaways for the future. So if you haven't signed up for our giveaways, all you got to do is go to longlivethevoid.com and check out our VIP club section. We even have it on the front page. So sign up. You may win in the future. And this, I am super happy to have now. Finally, oh my God, I feel like this movie never gets the treatment that it deserves. And finally, somebody came along and gave it the ultimate treatment. Yeah, let's just show you. Bam! Dawn of the Dead 4K. That's right, baby. 4K version of the theatrical cut. It's a new 4K scan, so it's not anything that anybody else might have done before. HDR, it's got stereo 2.0, surround 5.1, commentary from all the other ones that you might have heard of. They also have another disc. This is the extended cut, which I actually prefer, and it is in 4K HDR, I believe, DTS, Master Audio Mono, the only thing you're going to get on that one. But it is the HDR 10 plus, you know, so you get that version as well. And then they even have the Argento cut, which is 4.1. It does have stereo and surround 5.1, but it does not have HDR. It works. It's fine for me. Plus you get like Blu-ray disc 4 special features, which has literally pretty much every single like disc that you've ever had. It's only on Blu-ray now, keep in mind. So the 4Ks now, if you ever decide to get a 4K now, they are region free. So you do not need a special player to play them. You do not need any kind of specific player to buy, like to play discs from another country. If they're 4K, they are no longer regioned and you can just go out and buy them from any country and it'll play in your 4K player. Why did this take so long? Anyway, so you get the theatrical, Canis, Argento, special features, which are regioned. The Blu-ray disc is region for the special features, but big deal. This is the original soundtrack by Goblin. You get the A.D. Wolf Library Compilation Part 1 and the A.D. Wolf Library Compilation Part 2, which is all the sound effects and everything that they used in the movie, which I think is just oddly cool. I love the Goblin thing, obviously. You also get this George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead novel, a book, and this Dissecting the Dead, which is full color, you know, wax paged compendium. This is a great set. I watched the extended cut 2 times, and I'm gonna watch the Argento cut, you know, for the first time in a long time. If you guys know anything about Dawn of the Dead, they never released these motherfuckers for years. I mean, like one of the first Blu-rays that ever came out was Dawn of the Dead, and then we didn't see it ever again. And it's like the theatrical version. Then they came out with another version, which I also have. This is the Ultimate Edition. It's pretty much the same thing as this, only it's just the discs and stuff. So it has the extended cut, the Argento cut, the theatrical cut. Pretty much the same thing as this, only without the like extra stuff. And you didn't get the audio CD or anything like that. So I have that as well. And I'm not getting rid of either of these because fuck that.
Wake up, sucker. We're thieves and we're bad guys. That's exactly what we are.
Up next, we got Intersect, which is a movie that I did a review on the YouTube channel, which has gotten some notoriety, actually. A lot of negative and positive comments. It's treasure trove of just positivity. Let me just tell you. Anyway, the writer and director, I'm pretty sure, was the one that wrote me and said, hey, I want to give you a copy of the movie. And I was really excited about that. That's very cool. I wasn't sure how anybody felt about me after that review. Good or bad, you know what I mean? Like, but that's the way it is. You just tell it how you like it. You're not going to make everybody happy about these people that develop a time machine, essentially, or a machine that opens up a portal to another dimension. And I just want to say thank you, Gus, for sending this out to me. Very, very cool of you. You didn't have to. If you guys haven't checked this out yet, see if you can. It should be up somewhere to watch. It's called Intersect. Up next, and we're almost done, by the way, Basket Case 2, baby. That's right. This week, we're going to be doing Basket Case 2 and Basket Case 3, The Progeny. Now, these discs are the Synapse discs, so they have, you know, of course, the reversible covers. The original cover is pretty much like the first cover, only in red. But we're going to be talking about in-depth about Basket Case 2, Basket Case 3. I picked both of these up probably for like $22, $24. You can pretty much get them on sale right now if they still have any left. I wanted to get them before they ran out because these are the type of movies that kind of disappear and you never get to see them again. So I have part 1, which we watched in preface to watch these, and we'll be talking about both on Monday. So if you haven't been listening to our podcast,
How dare you?
Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, just look for Beyond the Void Horror Podcasts. But yeah, so I don't want to spoil too much about what I think about these, but let's just say it's interesting. And then last, but definitely not least, this week we actually talked about the movie Poultrygeist. Now, I rented the movie because I didn't have a copy of this movie from Troma. One of my buddies who lives nearby actually has had 2 copies of this special edition, eggs, as in eggs, chicken eggs, exclusive 3-disc collector's edition, the making of the movie, and it also has, I believe, the soundtrack. I believe this is the soundtrack. But my buddy Rizzo sent this over to me, came by literally last night. So this is why I'm putting up this video today, is to let him know, thank you very much for this fucking kind donation to the podcast. I greatly appreciate this movie. I enjoyed it a lot. If you want to listen to our episode of the podcast right now, it's up. This was a lot of fun to watch. We talk about it in depth, talk about some of the trivia and everything like that. So see what you think. If you've never heard of this movie, I highly recommend it. It's a Troma film, and it is excessive. It is sure to offend most people, and it's intentionally done so to offend pretty much anybody that you can think of. Poultrygeist was one of those movies, gory, graphic, excessive movie. It is the kitchen sink kind of movie when it comes to Troma. I really enjoyed this. Thank you very much, Rizzo, for sending this over to me and bringing it by last night. It was great seeing you. But yeah, guys, that's everything for the month of November, and we're on to December. Boy, we're going to be doing a lot of different stuff for December. I'll try to do some reviews on YouTube that are holiday centric. We'll probably be doing some anthologies. Like there's one called December that I'll probably be doing on the YouTube channel. I'll try to do maybe some new and some old on here to kind of mix it up. I do have a lot on my plate, so I am a one-man show doing everything for the website, for the podcast, for the YouTube, for the stream. Busy boy. So I hope that you enjoyed this horror haul. If you found anything in here that you would like or that you really like, let me know in the comment section down below. What are your favorites of this month and anything that you're looking forward to picking up yourself in the future? Other than that, thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, long live the void.